Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a story time. I haven't done a story time in forever. Like it's literally been years since I've done a story time. But we're going to do one today. And by the title, you know what this video is going to be about. I'm about to tell you guys the crazy pregnancy story, like how I found out I was pregnant. So let's get to it. First of all, let me clear up the elephant in the room. I know that I dropped a bomb on y'all last month and I told y'all I was pregnant and then I just disappeared. But really, I haven't disappeared completely from social media. I've been very active on Instagram and I've been creating a lot of pregnancy content there and having updated photos and stuff. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, then make sure you do so at Nadirah. I'm back, pregnant with baby number 3, and let's get into this story, y'all. Oh my God! This is what happened, right? So I called my OBGYN so that I could do a yearly pap smear, right? And everybody knows, or if you don't know and you're watching this, then go do your research, but every woman should be going in annually to have a yearly pap smear where you just go in, they check, run different tests, just make sure your girl down there is good. You might do some blood work, just making sure that you are completely healthy. So I was calling to make that appointment, and there's like a ton of doctors that work at the facility that I go to, but I only like one specific doctor, and it's the same doctor that I've been working with since I've had Bless and Favor, so I don't go to anybody else. So my doctor just so happened to not be available. Like they were like, oh, sorry, you can't get an appointment for like 2 months out, this is when she's available. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'll wait. So whatever the day that her next available appointment was is when they scheduled me down, but that was 2 months out. This is really just personal reasons. Like I've already been to this doctor's office so many different times. I've met all the different doctors. I know who I like and who I don't like. I know who I want to see, who I don't want to see, and I just think that those kind of things are very important, especially when you're gonna have people all up in your vagina. You're gonna have people touching on your body. Like I just think it's very important to have great energy around you and just to be mindful of the energy that you have touching you. So this particular doctor is absolutely amazing and I love her. Like she is literally goated. So I only wanted to see her. So I'm like, okay, cool. We're gonna wait these 2 months. We're gonna wait until she's available because obviously, I don't know, I guess everybody's doing their yearly checkup now. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna wait. So that's what I did. I waited. The story gets crazy. Don't think, y'all need to keep watching because it's not typical. It's not typical. Okay? It's not like, oh, I went in. It's not typical. So keep watching. So what happened next was I finally went in for my appointment 2 months out. And, the person who comes to get you from the front is like an assistant, like a nurse assistant or something like that. And I let her know that I had to use the bathroom really bad. I was like, I need to pee before we go back to the room. And she was like, here, just pee in this cup because we're going to take your urine anyway. And she was like, I don't want you to have to if you pee now and then we ask you to pee later and you don't have to pee, then you have to wait longer. So I'm like, okay, cool. So she gave me the little cup to go pee in the cup, and I went, peed in the cup, gave it to them, boom, now I'm in the room. You know how you go in and they tell you to undress and put the little gown on and all that. So I'm just going through the whole process, right? Thinking that I'm just coming in here for my annual checkup. Y'all, so I would say like maybe 5 to 10 minutes went by and the doctor came in. And she came in and she had a big belly, like she was pregnant. So as soon as she came in, her first words were, yes, look at me, I'm blessed and highly favored like you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, congratulations. I was just so excited for her, so happy for her. And of course she knows my kid's slogan. she's been with me since I've had blessed and favor. So she's like, I'm blessed and favor. I'm blessed and highly favored like you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, congratulations, it's amazing. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, how far along are you? And she's telling me. And I'm like, oh my God, did you find out the gender? Like, do you know if you're having a boy or girl? So we're talking about that. And then she goes, yeah, and then we have a due date of, and then she says the due date. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's around the corner. Like, I was like, girl, you're gonna drop in no time. She was like, no, not me, you. I said, ma'am, what? What are you talking about? She said, not my due date, your due date. I'm like, what are you talking about my due date? She's like, we checked your urine and it came back positive. You are pregnant. We are having a baby in 2023. I was like, you are lying. She was like, no, Nadirah, I'm so serious. And I was like, I'm so confused. I'm like, I'm really, really confused. So I had to like really like gather my thoughts. I'm like, I'm confused because we're talking about your baby and your pregnancy. And I'm thinking when you shouted out the due date, you're talking about your due date, but you're talking about my due date? She's like, yes, I'm talking about you. You're pregnant. This is when you're having your baby. And she says the due date again. And I'm just like, oh my, I was just lost for words. Really, because, and I was in denial. Y'all, I was in denial. I was like, girl, I am not pregnant. She was like, Nadirah, you are pregnant. I was like, I don't believe you. As if she would be lying. Like, why would she be lying? But I'm like, girl, I don't believe you. And I was like, this is so crazy. Seth is not gonna believe me because I play games like this where I just like, you know, I joke around with him. I don't film prank content on here with y'all, but me and Seth joke around all day, every day. Like, first of all, I don't believe you. I don't believe it. And I was like, and then Seth's gonna think I'm lying because I play too much. I was like, I need proof. Where's the test? Where's the test? Like, I need some proof. So she went back. I gave her my phone. She took a picture of the test. My pee cup, everything. You can see everything, the whole setup. And it said positive, y'all. So, yeah, I was just in complete disbelief. And immediately I text him. Well, before that, before she went back to take the picture and stuff, I was like, I need you to repeat yourself because Seth's not going to believe me. That's the first thing I said. I was like, I need you to repeat yourself because Seth's not going to believe me. He's going to think that I'm playing. If I text him and say I'm pregnant, he's going to think I'm playing. So I pulled out my phone and I put on record and I let her record like a voice message saying that I was pregnant and, you know, just giving all the information. And I sent it to him. And he still was like, his response was, you made her say that. I was like, no, I didn't. Like, I'm really pregnant. Well, yeah, I asked her to, you know, record the video, but record the message, but I'm really pregnant. And so that was that, y'all. And then she went back and got the proof and brought the proof. And then I sent him pictures of the proof. Like, yo, I'm really pregnant. This is what she's saying. So, yeah. That is my crazy pregnancy story. Out of both of my children, I don't feel like I had like crazy stories. Like, they were just like normal. Like, oh, I peed on the pregnancy test and I'm pregnant. But this was like complete shock, complete like not expected, in denial, disbelief. I'm just lost for words. I'm like, what? Anyway, so to finish off my day, that was the story. So before I continue, I want you guys to comment below right now and tell me what you think about the story. If you think this is as crazy as I think it is, if you had a similar experience, comment below. Cause this is crazy. So yeah, so that's what happened. And then I, of course, got in the car, got on the phone with him, started talking to him, came home, and we talked for like a couple hours. And then we sat the kids down, we talked to the kids. And we let them know what was going on. And that's a video you guys are going to get. I actually filmed that whole little process. So you guys are going to get that video where you see us like literally sitting them down and telling them that I'm pregnant. And that was super cute and so heartwarming. And after that, then we start calling family members and telling family members, like, you know, close family members like mom, dad, grandparents. That was the only people that we told in the beginning. So yeah, that is my story. That is what happened. So completely shocked, completely unaware. But let me tell you guys what's so crazy about the whole entire thing. Let me tell you guys what is so freaking crazy. Although I was not planning to be pregnant right now. Like, this wasn't my plan. I wasn't like, oh, I'm ready to have another baby. That was not my plan. My focus was somewhere else, and I was just on a roll somewhere else. But what's crazy is in 2020 and in 2021, I had the same dream, and I saw myself. So basically, God showed me a situation happening in my life, and I was looking, it was like I was looking at myself and looking at what was happening. So it wasn't like I was standing in my body in the dream. I was literally just looking at myself and looking at whatever, you know, environment I was in or situation I was in, and I was pregnant. He showed me that in 2020 and 2021. The crazy thing about it is the situation occurred in 2023. So it's not like he gave me a date, a time frame, a year. Like, he didn't show me any of those things. He just showed me, this is happening, and you have a belly while it's happening. So I just thought that was so crazy. And because, like, that was confirmation for me. So immediately when I found out I was pregnant, the first thing I thought was, he already told me. He already showed me this. Like, girl, you should have known this was going to happen. But the crazy part about it is, the dream, what he showed me, that when I found out I was pregnant, that didn't even happen yet, but I knew it was about to happen, if that makes sense. Like, that event didn't even occur yet when they told me I was pregnant, but I knew in the upcoming months that it was going to occur. So I knew that time was coming, but he showed me in that dream that when that time comes, you will have a belly. So I just thought that was so deep. And that was just confirmation for me that I am doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And I just had to come to realization, which I've already have come to years prior, was that we make plans. And we have these goals, dreams, aspirations, or where we might see ourselves, or what we might think we should be doing, or whatever plans it is that you have made may not be God's plan. And I felt like that message kept, you know, coming to me in different forms within the last 3 years. That message just kept coming to me in different ways, whether it be through social media, whether it be through me listening to a seminar, or just even having a conversation with one of my peers. That message just kept coming to me. So again, those dreams, that moment was just like confirmation for me. Like, this is what is supposed to be happening, regardless if you planned for it, regardless of if this is what you envision for your life at this moment. It does not matter. That whatever that is was your plan, but this is God's plan. So that was that, y'all. That's a little deep moment for y'all. What else can I say? Oh, another thing that was confirmation was before Favor was born, we already knew what our third child name was going to be. I never, like I said, I didn't intentionally plan to be pregnant at this moment, but I knew eventually a third child was coming. Said wants 10 kids. I told him we can negotiate. We can work on 5. I don't know if I'm popping out 10, but 5, we can negotiate. But yeah, so we already knew what our third child name was going to be. We've been saying it for years. Before Faber was born, we were saying, oh, when we have our third child, this is going to be our third child's name. And we kept saying it. Like anytime we had, just different side conversations, it would always come up. This is what our third child name is going to be. So, yeah, I found out what I was having, and in fact, the name fits the gender. And that's another, this is God moment for me. It was just this was ordained, this was planned, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is supposed to be happening. So yeah, that was just another confirmation, another wow moment. And I'm just like, wow, won't he do it? Okay. But yeah, so those are all of that's my story. That's how I found out. But I also wanted to give you guys these deep confirmations that was confirmed to me through God. And yeah, if you had any similar experiences, comment below. Talk to your girl. Let me know. And yeah, I'll be back with some more updates. I really just wanted to share that story with you guys because I thought that story was so crazy. So I wanted to share that story with you guys. I do have it in my heart to continue to come here and update you and give you great high quality content, high quality pregnant content, and continue to be a light and a source of great energy and great information and positive energy and positive information. When I started this YouTube channel, when I was going full throttle 5 years ago when I was pregnant with Bless, it was always my intention to create pregnancy content that was positive and that pushed a positive message, because at that moment, as a first-time mom, I could not find that anywhere. It was not on the internet. It was so much negativity about being pregnant and then being young and being pregnant. And it was just too many scares. It wasn't enough positive outlets. So since then, I know and I see that I have opened so many doors for other creators to create that type of content. And I'm just so blessed to be in this position and to even have the mindset that I have and the experiences that I have to where I can really genuinely come to you guys and provide positive insight while I am carrying a life. While I'm growing a life, okay? This baby is growing organs and all types of stuff. This is such a miracle, such a blessing. I am blessed and highly favored. I'm definitely grateful to be in this position. But like I said, I just think that that's one of my purposes, is to continue to come here and provide a positive outlook on this experience. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you love my story and my sermons. And I'll see you guys in my next video.